Renna family came from a small town outside Naples called Fontana Rosa. They came to America like so many other Italians to seek a better life for their family. Carmela Renna, our matriarch, and Joseph married in 1935. Joseph Sr. worked for Renna Brothers Wholesale Grocers. He left to start his own business with his wife Carmela. They called it Visco Wholesale Grocers. They sold grocery staples like flour, tomatoes, and cheeses.
Food is everything to us. I remember growing up as a kid, my mother and the rest of the family used to say, we don't eat to live. We live to eat.
Food to an Italian is everything. We celebrate birthdays and weddings and Sunday afternoons. Everything is celebrated with food. We have a relationship with food. It's not just something you do. It's something you enjoy. It's something you create. And Aunt Carm was one of the great creators of food.
Carmela, like most Italians, put up tomatoes from her garden and gave out her sauce as gifts to friends, neighbors, and their customers. They asked for more to buy. They started bottling it in their basement in Schenectady, New York.
Schenectady has a very strong heritage of Italian people, and it's an open door. They all care about their neighborhood. They care about the food. They care about where it comes from. They all, a lot of them have gardens. They have fig trees in their backyard. So it's all about the culture and the food.
They named the sauce Casa Visco, an Americanized version of their name, translated from the House of Viscusi. Employing 4 trucks, they covered the Capital District with routes in Schenectady, Albany, Troy, Amsterdam, and Johnstown. The first supermarket chain sold was Central Market, who allowed 4-foot sections in a handful of local stores, which they serviced.
It's really difficult in today's world to get space as a consumer packaged goods company in retail. What you really need is something special, something that really stands out and is a compelling reason to buy a product, and Casa Visco is obviously about the quality.
As with most family businesses, everyone helped. Summers meant fresh bushels of peppers, eggplants to pickle and pack by hand. Older Italian and Polish women actually poured the sauce by hand.
I actually worked at the warehouse, and it was a fun environment, and at the end of the day, whether we were making sauce or jarring something else, grinding cheese or whatever it was, there was always a meal at the end, and the meal always included some pasta with the great Casa Visco sauce.
Joseph Sr. passed away way too early in 1973 at the age of 63. Carmela mostly retired to spend time with her 10 grandchildren. Mickey and Joe, Carmela's kids, ran the business. Sadly, Carmela passed in 1989 at 73.
Aunt Carm was a character. My goodness, she was a person that loved life, loved people, and always made me laugh. I was on the police department for a good number of years, and when I was on the afternoon patrol, I would stop by, and Aunt Carm would be sitting on the porch with several of the other neighbors. We'd have a little banter going back and forth. It was always fun. Those memories of the front porch and Sunday morning breakfast and visits, they'll always be with me.
Joe and Mickey, running the business, eventually deciding to sell the wholesale grocery business to focus all their energies on the Casa Visco brand. They added automated packing equipment, learning how to build a production line as they went.
I remember when the parents owned it, they'd cook sauce in pots and pour it into jars and, turn the jars by hand. And then they got automated, and I used to be amazed when I used to go over there and there were big machines putting sauce in jars and turning tops, and, it was just an incredible thing.
The Casa Visco brand built across New England, gaining distribution, adding other distributors, major supermarket chains, and regional stores. Always busy with local cooking shows, demos, church festas, community events, Joe was a familiar sight at most pasta dinners in the community.
Being part of a family business like Casa Visco, they've been able to become part of the community because that's part of the values of that business and the family. And it's a really special thing, and I think it really distinguishes family-led businesses from other companies.
Casa Visco is a great member of the communities that they serve. They live here, they work here, and they support everything that happens in our capital region.
Mickey and Joe eventually retire, splitting time between New York and Florida. The business is run by Adine, who adds a broker network helping the sales and marketing. Now Casa Visco can be found in 33 states.
It takes a special family and a special business to make it to the third generation. Casa Visco and everybody who has been involved in that company for all of these years should be very proud of this accomplishment.
True to the traditions of the past, firmly rooted in the heritage of Carmela passing out her tomatoes from the garden, we honor her roots by looking forward to see what matters most to us, providing a delicious sauce you can be proud to serve your family.
You know, I think Casa Visco sauces are the best sauces on the market, locally and nationally. I've tried a lot of sauces, and theirs is probably the best jarred sauce I've ever had.
I think I see the commitment and the stability in Casa Visco are traits that Aunt Carm had. She was very committed to whatever she did, a very stabilizing person, and I think she valued family above all else.
I just want to say, you know, on behalf of the entire family, we are so proud of the Viscusis for everything that they've accomplished. We know that it's not easy to have a successful family-led business, and we just want to say congratulations. You've done a great job.